Okay, 10 to the open now. 10 to the open.
10 what? 10 seconds. Oh, Jackie, 10 seconds to the open.
Stand by for the open.
Yes, sir.
Here we go.
They're all lying, phony, fake. Do me a favor. Stop defrauding America. Yet there's a lying fake who should be thrown in jail. You're insane if you think you're moronic lowlife. I don't like to call people names. Listen, you're nuts.
Direct from the longest-running one-man show in Broadway history. It's the Tony and Emmy Award-winning Jackie Mason.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, how do you do? Welcome to the Jackie Mason Show. This is the big day of your life. Not only is Sunday a beautiful celebration, but an opportunity to relax and be comfortable and enjoy yourself and prepare yourself for the rest of the week. But it's an opportunity also to learn something. And in a situation like this, it's a time to find out what's happening in the past week and what to expect the next week. And what are the ramifications of all the situations that are going on all over the world, in America, in politics, in plays, in books, in entertainment, whether it's trivial activities or major league activities or fascinating activities or tragic activities. It's all part of life, and every part of life is discussed and illuminated here on this show. On this show, you get revelations from the experts, the top men in the field who know the most about the subjects that they talk about. That's what's going to take place here. I got an expert on one subject after another. First, I want to talk to you about the Oprah Winfrey story. What a phenomenal story this is. If anybody told you that one lady who's not particularly sophisticated on any subject that anybody knows about, I don't know of any subject that anybody would call her an expert in. I know she's an expert on gaining weight or losing weight or determining her weight. And for the first 8 years of her on television, nobody knew what she stood for, or nobody knew if she necessarily knows anything about any one subject. But she got a show because she was known as a great listener. My sister-in-law is also a great listener, and she can't get a job. But Oprah Winfrey is known as the world's greatest listener, and therefore she has the most popular show in America, and somehow became one of the most influential people in America. And everybody doesn't even know why, or ask why. Why is she so influential? What did she accomplish, and in what subject is she an expert? What's her wisdom? What's her experience? What's her knowledge? What's her information that gives her so much authority that they invest in her? I don't say there's anything wrong with it. God bless her. She has a right to have a show, and people have a right to love her and enjoy her however they please. But I just can't understand it if you stop to think of it rationally or logically. Do you see why? Ask yourself, why is she such a phenomenal authority? Why does everybody follow her when she suggests a book? I don't know if she ever read a book or she just suggests a book, but I never saw her write a book or do anything so brilliant herself in terms of a book. She just brings experts who wrote books. Now, I could bring them too, so could you, so could your sister-in-law. Everybody could bring you an expert who wrote a book. But the fact is, because she knows how to listen, and she's obviously must have a charming personality, because obviously she's charmed so much of America, that's why they decided to make her the biggest authority in America on every subject. And to take her word for it whenever she suggests anything or talks about anything, I think that she obviously is probably the most influential voices in America. Everybody thinks so, and everybody is discussing her right now. They forgot about who she's even supporting. Barack Obama is practically lost in the crowd. Barack Obama is running for president, and all you see is Oprah Winfrey. It's true that he's running for president, but you can never tell if you watch the activity. Yesterday, she made a speech in front of a huge crowd that's probably 3 times as much as any living human being could bring when they don't have a song or a dance. Here is a lady, doesn't sing, doesn't dance, doesn't tell jokes, doesn't do acrobatics. As far as I know, she didn't do one somersault yesterday. But somehow she pulverized the crowd, and everybody today on television is watching Oprah Winfrey make a speech telling you that the greatest man in the world is Obama. Now, you can't find Obama in the story. You never see a picture of him. Once in a while, you see a fast look at a tall, skinny guy running by. But the rest of the time, you just see Oprah Winfrey. Oprah Winfrey is talking, Oprah Winfrey is walking, Oprah Winfrey is moving, and everybody is studying. Is this a new hairstyle, an old hairstyle? Did she gain weight? Did she lose weight? Did she come without weight? Is she heading for a scale right now? Is she just standing still? And that's the whole conversation all over America. And everybody is, it's sort of unanimous, not totally, but it's close to unanimous, that everybody thinks that she's going to at least have some degree of influence on the Democratic Party nomination situation, that she'll have some degree. Some say a large degree, a small degree, and that's the main conversation on every talk show all over television. But it's almost unanimous that she'll have some degree of influence, and in a close race, in a close situation, and it's getting closer every day between him and Hillary, because she was about 25 points ahead of him on the national polls. We're going to hear the latest numbers of the national polls, but it's obviously a lot closer than it was before, and particularly in the first three states where the main action is taking place, where the first three primaries will be held. It's very, very close, where he was far, far behind, so far behind you couldn't even find him, and you couldn't even remember that he was still running for president. All of a sudden, it's nip and tuck. Nobody could predict who's going to win in the first three states between him and Hillary. Now, she might just make the difference to push him over the top and suddenly win in the first three states, and if and when that happens, all of a sudden, it's an open field, and the whole question of the Democratic Party nomination will be the great riddle of our time, and it'll keep everybody involved like a World Series up to the last game of the 7-game series, where that last game will be the determining factor. So this will keep it hot, and she will make it hotter than ever. Now, I'm not making any predictions, but I have a feeling from watching her, with the sense of authority and command that she has on that stage, and the way the audience is so excited about her, that she's probably saying to herself, why should Hillary be president? If we could knock her out, and Barack Obama, maybe he'll win, but maybe he won't. Either way, who says I can't be the next president? I'm not saying she's planning it. I have no proof of it. But it sounds to me like an interesting possibility, because she's so popular that I think if she announced it, she probably would be a very hot candidate. And if she decided to run for president, I won't be at all surprised if she could win. And that might be on her mind. If it's not on her mind, it's on my mind, and she's probably just as smart as I am. We'll be back in a moment at 1-800-449-8255. I know you're accustomed to hearing me only on Sundays, but now you can hear and see me. Check out my YouTube videos. Now try to control yourself and write this down carefully. www.youtube.com/The Ultimate Jew. All one word, The Ultimate Jew.
Call Jackie now, 1-800-449-8255. Jackie will be right back.
There ain't nothing to it, 'cause Black Mama's here to stay. Checking reasons why I came, making women disappear with gold. Time is ticking when I rock my rhymes. When I wham with you, you're gonna move in time. You're busy looking for the perfect beat that's gonna make you lose your mind. The elixir of life is ready to be consumed. Would you like one? You can't have one, so how'd you like me then? So they can look at me now and all she asks, when are you